Probably not your man Cosmic, Strictly Skills Kev. Let me tell you something, right? We back at it again. You already know what it is, Come Up Show. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? We got a new location. I'm going to call this the Back Block Studios. That's what I'm calling it. Even though it's not the Back Block, but today it's the Back Block Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce what I got to announce, I was somewhere last night, and all I can say is I probably gained like 5 pounds because the food was amazing. I'm talking about the Mike Knox Motivation 2 album release, a.k.a. Birthday Bash, a.k.a. Foreign City, a.k.a. Donkey City, a.k.a. whatever you want to call it. Knox was good.
Yo, what up? It's heavy in there last night, right?
Man, I said, we got to talk about this today.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this today. It went down. It was beautiful.
100 bottles.
Yeah. No, I thought it was like more like 1,000. And I
Oh,
don't even
no,
drink.
I counting. I wasn't counting.
Star-studded event.
Yeah.
We had, well, first of all, happy birthday again. Happy belated.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
They just told me just turned Deuce 1.
You better know. I feel like it.
You feel like it?
I feel like it. I'm heavy out here right now. Yeah.
But it was the birthday bash, album release party. Like I said, a lot of celebs was in there.
Yeah.
Rocky was in there.
Yeah, shout out
Gilly
Rocky.
Wallow, a whole bunch of people, man.
Yeah. Quilly. Shout out Quilly.
Yeah, Quill definitely was in there.
Right. Gangsta party. We ready to do it. Gangsta party.
Shout out to Life.
Yeah, shout out my
Shout out
dog
to
Life.
Tweet.
Tweet, yeah, we here.
Shout out to Vern, CMP photos.
You know it.
So listen, man, this has been long awaited. I've been trying to get you to come on the Come Up Show for how long now?
A long time.
And then we went on live, and I said, well, Mike, we had a little bit of discrepancy,
right?
Because I wanted you to come do bars. You was like, well, Kev, I sent you some bars. It was like, I wanted you to do them, but that I understand. You on boss status, so I get that.
Nah, like I said, for me it was like I know how you get with that. I never wanted to play with that because I'm not one of them that just gonna rap for 3 hours. Because you're going to put on a beat, and you're going to put on another beat, and another beat, and another beat. And I leave that shit to Cassidy and Young Chris. I can't do that. That ain't me. I'll give you a couple verses, but I can't keep going and going and going and going.
But the thing is, when you face your truths and know your truths, that's what I accept. Because a lot of people, there's been some people in the past, they say, well, I'm going to come burn the Come Up Show down, and then they come and then come up to the show. And then what they do is
just come up to the show.
That's it. And
Yeah,
they're like, yo, run that back. And I be getting mad. Shout out to Vern. Vern has been there. We've had people in there, and I will say known artists. I'm not even going to say the names.
Right.
Wouldn't put them out there, but it's been known artists that came to the Come Up Show, and it took them like an hour and a half to do 2/16.
See what I'm saying?
And it's like, you're wasting my time, but whatever, Some people got it, some people don't. But it's all about the motivation. It actually dropped today.
Dropped today. It's on all platforms.
All platforms.
14 records. I feel good about it.
So give me some of let's because I don't have the track listed in front of me.
Right.
I mean, I just need to know: is there any collabs?
I got
producers.
I got a joint on there. I got with K Michelle, produced by Jerry Wonder. I got a joint with it's mainly me.
It's mainly you.
I got Jordan Banks on there. I got a joint produced by Vidal from Dre Vidal on there. And it's just like different producers that I rock with, like in Philly and Jersey. Shout out my man Big Yant from Jersey. He got a joint on there. Just different people, man. Just whatever vibe I felt good with. I wanted to do something different from the typical Mike Knox music that people was used to hearing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so in love. I think at one point I was so in love with the freestyle mode, like the Come Up Show, like the joints. Like I think hearing the bomb drop was everything. You know what I mean? Hearing the missile and all that. When you certify a freestyle was everything. But I had to get into another mode to be accepted on a bigger platform outside of the city of Philadelphia to show people I can make records.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's definitely right. So before we even get into that, I want to touch on some features. You say you had K Michelle on it.
Right.
If this was like 2-3 years ago, I would have been like, how could you get through doing a collab with K Michelle with that donkey? But she got to reduce. She got to reduce on her taxes. You know,
Yeah,
she took the donkey
she
down.
downsized.
Yeah, she downsized. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me in trouble with her, kid.
No. I'm just saying. You know.
You know how she get a little crazy.
No. I mean,
You know what
I mean, I used to call her my baby mother,
Yeah,
not mother.
I had
baby
to make
mother.
Uncle Murder apologize to her. So you know.
Oh, you made him? You made him apologize?
Yeah, you had to fix that.
Yeah, why was he? He was going at her hard.
He's going crazy on her, but I'm like, Murder, what are you doing? She on my album. She got to sign. She ain't signed the paperwork yet. You tripping? And he like,
One day I'm gonna ask Murder. I'm like, Murder. I just think you mad because you ain't hit.
I don't know.
That's what I think it is. You didn't hit, so you
He
got
talking about something about. I don't know what. I don't know. I ain't getting into that. I don't know.
Shout out to Uncle Murder. Shout out to Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
But you got her on the album. How did that connection? You know, was that through you? Was that through your affiliation? How did you make that?
Nah,
the connect?
it actually happened because I work with the same producers that she worked with.
Okay.
My man Jerry Wonder. So it was like, yo, like one day I came and he was like, yo, she want to work with you. And I'm like, what? All right, let's do it. And she had something that was dope. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fuck with that.
Okay.
You know, and I did that joint.
You just went with that. Yeah. Okay. So who else you said was on there again?
Jordan Banks.
Yo, I gotta say this. I feel like Jordan Banks is Jordan.
Yeah,
I
Jordan.
want to mispronouncing that. I feel like he's like probably like one of the most slept on R&B guys. He had this record out. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now.
Keep you in mind.
I don't know if that's it, but it's on my in my iTunes that I keep.
Right.
Like, and it's one record, and I DM'd the one that's, yo, this joint's hot. Never DM'd me back. I guess he was mad. I don't know.
You know he come from me. People don't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I like he was a writer with Vidal and Mark and Sherman and them, and I took him to 50, and his first thing he was doing, he got on a record called Winning Circle and Definition of Sexy with 50. I got him to do that. And then he kept saying, yo, I wanna be with Meek, I wanna be with Meek, I wanna be with Meek.
So he was doing stuff with 50 before, really?
Yeah, I put him there. Yeah.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got videos and all that stuff for it. Okay. And I put him on the phone with Meek, and that's how he ended up being a part of the Dream Chasers situation. But I was about to go away. So I actually gave him to Meek. That's fact. And then that's when you heard the songs with him and Future and Ross.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that. I want to definitely focus on motivation.
Let's do it.
So in the process of you making this album, you know, because I know on one of the freestyles you sent me, which by the way, definitely destroyed it over the 42 dub beat. You said people. When you came on, people said, Knox, why you doing it?
Right.
It's changed. You know, you can't do it. When you was doing this album, did you feel like you were forced to make the transition to do what's going on now, or you just felt like, I want to make this change because I don't want people to think that I'm stuck in one zone. You know how some people, like you have some artists that's just stuck. Like you have some artists that do boom bap.
Right.
That's just stuck with that boom bap sound. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But some people, they just get stuck in that lane. They're like, look, you know what? I don't care what's going on now. I want to do what I feel that's comfortable for me.
Right.
Did you feel like that you had to compromise that, or you just said, listen, I'm fresh out of the joint. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to show y'all the versatility that I possess.
I feel like I had to warm up to everything. I feel like I was stubborn a little bit. Because when I came home, it was like I felt like at one point, like 75% of Philadelphia was rapping like Atlanta. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what? This is not what we do. You know what I mean? And there's no disrespect to anybody, but it's just to me, like, I'm not the most lyrical person. But I say it to everybody. I'm not the most lyrical person, but I guarantee you, look at my track record, I got a lot of songs with guys you wish you had records with. So what that tell you? I always was the one to get it going when State Property was going, when Major Figures was going, when Most Wanted was going. I was always the one to still come with one. And all of them guys would be like, damn, he stayed with something.